Anybody else. So, yeah.
So let's talk about celebrity trash talkers. Is there any celebrity that has the worst trash talking on the court? Maybe they're sitting courtside.
Drake and Travis Scott talk the most trash to me. And I usually talk trash back to them after I make a shot or let something go well, but it adds another dimension to the game that I really, really enjoy. I grew up playing street ball, so all you hear is trash talk from the sideline. So to hear well-known guys sitting courtside telling you that you won't win a game or you can't make the next shot, it just adds more fuel to the fire. So I encourage it. I encourage more of those guys to come out and have fun with it.
Especially with Drake's broke jumper. Like, what is about now?
Yeah, they know. Drake and Travis starting to get into basketball a little bit more. A lot of these artists are starting to get into hoop a little bit more. So I guess it's a good thing. And, we're going to test their jumpers out when it's time.
Yeah. So I want to end by asking, who's the hardest person, whether it's a teammate, a friend, a family member, whoever, to beat at 2K that you've played against?
I lost two games in a row to Kyrie yesterday. So that's the last guy I lost to. So I'll say him. And I'm looking for some redemption. But Kyrie, I give it to him.
Now for a little KD trivia. Durant has been a longtime partner with
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. And it's Cobb in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Money out there with Levine, and it's Williams at the 3. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Well, the regular season coming to a close, Greg. Some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and lottery teams sometimes ready to hang it up and call it quits. It's kind of an interesting dynamic.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games matter. And then with the younger teams, young players are trying to secure their future moving forward, and teams that are doing a great job of evaluating and determining whether or not they want some of those guys on the roster the following year.
Very interesting. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And Chicago has possession after the miss from Hendricks Cobb. Markkanen passes to Money, and that one is hammered home.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Levine against Doncic. That one, no good. And in Chicago the other way. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose, because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Money passes to Carter. Here's Money. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. From down low. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it. Already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And here is Cobb, following the three from Money. They get it back. Kleba kicks to Cobb. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Money. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And Cobb gets it to go.
A relentless effort from Cobb. Not about to let the contact hold him back from that finish.
On the wing, Williams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to...
Now, here's Cobb. Not a lot of room. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bulls trail by 4. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Satoransk there with Money. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. To the paint. Here's Money. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's 9 points for Money.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Kleba with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
That is a sweet-looking jumper there, boy. Doncic doesn't need much space or time to get shots off.
And here we go, the fast break. Cobb leading the way. To the left side wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Hardaway. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. To the wing right side. Here's Money. And that one goes long. Mavericks leading by 7. Outside Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Carter pulls it in. Chicago's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Money passes to Markkanen. Outside Williams. Here's Money, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Porzingis is coming in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Knicks was superb. He scored 36 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not.
It's all tied in Chicago. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little...
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Money.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. And it's Cobb in at the 1.
And just a disciplined defender. Carter Jr. uses his instincts to make his opponent uncomfortable.
Markkanen throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It's good.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
There's the triple. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target for Money.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago leading by 3. Money passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Cobb kicks to Porzingis. To the inside. And there's Cobb. That's good on the assist by Porzingis. Cobb's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Cobb's been doing this now since he was a young pup, so you expect these scoring outbursts from him.
Markkanen passes to Money, and he gets it to go. Money's got the lead, back up to 5 now for Chicago.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Carter. Lays it up off the glass. He has 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Well, a main weapon in Doncic's attack. He really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people.
Over to the wing. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. He's off on that one. Nice D from Porter. The Bulls leading by 8. White finds Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. No good from Money. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brunson with a clean look. Dallas no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in for Money. Money's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Brunson for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Bucket is good.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Now Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. Over Porter.
Substitution for Mavericks.
And so it's Chicago, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action after this word. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Chicago leading by 13, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Money, Young out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's White, out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So both teams making some changes here. Mavericks trailed by 13. Richardson attacking. And the pass to Brunson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Brunson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs. Carter down low. Cauley-Stein defending. Trying to get open is Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Kobe White. And here's Doncic from the arc. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Money, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
The drive by Doncic. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Excellent finish that time inside by Doncic. He's highly skilled. I mean, that's obvious. What's not so obvious is how big he is. This guy looks me eye to eye.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Cobb gets it to go.
just carving up the D on the drive. Cobb, love when he takes the initiative and capitalizes.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's Money. Kept alive. Here's Carter. That shot off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 11. And here is Hardaway. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere, especially this area, as we just saw.
No good from Money. Dallas now running out of time. Down low. And Kleber slams it in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. That one is no good. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 9-1 run right now. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Doncic.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Cobb in the corner.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Here's Money. And the Bulls, another 3.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Doncic kicks to Cobb. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
Cobb is a true competitor in every sense of the word. If the opponent does something well, Cobb is determined to one-up him.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here. There is no moment too big for Hendricks Cobb, a clutch showman.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Money.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Levine passes to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Hardaway goes in.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Money. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 5. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
And now we've got the intentional foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Taken away.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul. No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Money misses the three. Dallas with the ball.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look. He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Money. Bullseye!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Cobb. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you see why Cobb has the ball in these moments. He loves the chance to sink the big shot.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.